Hey guys, this is George with Kingdom Worker Ministries, and I just want to take a few minutes of your time to share a quick message with you that I believe will be a blessing to you, will help encourage you, will help strengthen your relationship with God, and improve your Christian walk. Most of us have an idea what faith means. But what we do not realize is just how much faith is involved in our everyday life. The biblical definition of faith says, now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, according to Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 from the King James Version. Faith is the confident assurance that something we want is going to happen. Faith is the certainty that what we hope for is waiting for us even though we cannot see it up ahead. Faith has been around since the beginning of time. Faith is trust in somebody or something, especially without logical proof. It is having trust in somebody that you consider worthwhile or truthful. It is also accepting that something exists when there is no physical proof of its existence or of its reality. Explaining faith to those who doubt the existence of faith can be summed up similar to this, which surprisingly supports the existence of faith that can be found in everyone. A man or a woman agrees to take a job with a company. The company tells the man that he will be paid every 2 weeks. The man agrees to the terms and accepts the job. The man reports to work on the first day, works 8 hours, and afterwards he goes home. The next day, the man repeats what he did the first day. Then the man does the exact same thing for 1 week straight. Payday comes and the company gives the man his first paycheck. A careful examination of the above story reveals that faith actually plays a bigger role in our everyday life more than what we or many realize. The man has placed his faith in a company, believing that the company is able to do all that the company says it can do. In the man's case, he believes or has taken on faith that he will be paid when he gets to the end of the pay period. The strength of his faith and the evidence of his conviction is fully demonstrated in the fact that he goes to work every day without any form of compensation during the period. Again, this speaks for the amount of faith the man has placed in the company. Once payday comes and he gets his paycheck in his hand, he does not need faith anymore because the thing that he had hoped for, the thing that he believed he was getting from the company is now a reality. He has received that which he hoped for, the thing that was unseen until now. This is a classic example of faith in action. Moreover, this is a classic example of the strong kind of faith Abraham had according to Romans chapter 4, verses 20 through 21, and the great faith of the Roman centurion according to Matthew chapter 8, verses 5 through 10. Faith provides substance and assurance that when faith provides evidence in the sense of proof that results in confidence. There is not a lot of difference between assurance and evidence except for their qualifiers. One involves hope, and the other involves realities that are unseen. When everything that you have learned has come through your five senses, through what is called sense knowledge, faith is not perceived by your senses because faith is the evidence of the thing hoped for and not the thing itself. You do not need evidence to believe in something that you can physically see, taste, smell, hear, or touch. The evidence speaks to the fact that the thing exists somewhere. Otherwise, you can't have evidence for something that does not exist. Whenever there is faith, there's also some type of action involved. Everywhere you see faith expressed in the Bible, there is some type of action associated with that faith. Faith is acting, which is the action upon what you believe. You have to start with something, and that something is belief. You first must believe, which is accepting that something can be true or that something is real. Then you need faith, which is believing or trusting that something is, especially where there is no logical proof that it exists. Now, there is action, which is doing something in order to reach a goal. Once you reach the goal, which is basically the end of the race, there is no more need for you to have faith. You do not need faith for something that you can physically see, that you can physically taste, that you can physically smell, that you can physically hear, or that you can physically touch. Once you physically see it, taste it, smell it, hear it, or touch it, then you do not need faith because you actually have the thing that you had hoped for. So there is no need to continue hoping for it. You already have it. In our story, the man's faith is tied to the belief, the well-grounded assurance that he will be paid when he is supposed to be paid. The evidence of his conviction is tied to him going to work every day, even though he cannot see the reality of the thing that he hopes to get, which is the pay. Once the man gets his paycheck, he does not need faith anymore because the thing that he had hoped for, the thing that he believed he was getting from the company, is now a reality. There are many who fail to understand the power of faith and how it works. We pray that our message will be a blessing to you and will be a great source of information on this topic of faith. We hope this example will help you in your understanding of faith and hopefully help you in your faith fight. As always, we pray that our commentary will abundantly bless you and greatly inform you. If this message has been a blessing to you, please click the like button and share it so that others may be blessed by it as well. Have an awesome day, and we will see you the next time. Continued blessings.